What up, movie lovers? This is Heisenberg coming at you with another Criterion update. This just in, brand new hot Criterions. And boy, are they fucking amazing. I've seen only a handful of them now. There's some I still need to view. These are the Criterions I've recently purchased in the past, probably 2 weeks, I'd say. And this is quite an impressive haul here. I'm going to jump into it right now. Let's not waste any more time. First Criterion I have up here, The Friends of Eddie Coyle, starring Robert Mitchum in probably one of his best late roles. He's just amazing in this movie. And another part by Peter Boyle in this movie. He's equally as brilliant, even though he's in the movie for maybe 4 scenes. But he definitely makes them count. This movie is about a gun runner. Well, it's about several gun runners, and basically the inner workings of their own separate operations. Mainly being it's surrounds basically one guy in the whole movie. It's based around Robert Mitchum's character Eddie Coyle and his inner circle of friends who kind of help him to get the job done, get the best guns, smuggle them across the border, and it also goes into the criminals that he basically works for, and there's a whole debauched bank robbery scenario going on. It's a very, very great movie. It's a rather complex crime movie. It's quite amazing. It's a very fun, enjoyable movie. Great performances, great script, amazing dialogue in this film. Definitely got to give credit to Paul Monash, who wrote it based on the George V. Higgins book. Very, very impressive. Friends of Eddie Coyle. I highly recommend it. And directed by Peter Yates, also another great filmmaker, Peter Yates. Second Criterion here. I got Badlands, Terrence Malick's Badlands. I love this movie. This is definitely one of my favorite movies of all time. Not just that, but it's also one of my favorite 70s movies. Definitely one of the early great American movies of the 1970s. This definitely made a huge impact on cinema. Based on its controversy and the so-called violence that appears in the movie. It's not all that violent. But I guess for the time it really shocked viewers, and it's just amazing. It's loosely based on a true story and based on actual people who run around the country just killing random folks. And Martin Sheen's absolutely badass in this film. He's brilliant. Sissy Spacek was a real cutie back then. She was also great in it, and a great little part by Warren Oates too, who plays Sissy Spacek's father, who's equally as amazing. He's good in everything he does. I love Warren Oates. Plays a real bastard in this though, but amazing movie. I love the cover art that Criterion did for it. Excellent recent release that Criterion's made. I can't wait for their upcoming releases. I'm still on the lookout for Repo Man. I can't wait till that hits stores. That's my most anticipated Criterion right now. Really looking forward to that. So that's Badlands. Right here, definitely one of the more cooler Criterions I've picked up. Godzilla. Ishiro Honda's Godzilla. The big guy got a Criterion release, and I couldn't believe it. This is amazing. Haven't watched it yet, although I know I should. But this is a fantastic release here, based on I'm basing this on packaging. It's just so cool. There's a little cool feature in it where his head pops up. I'm sure I'm not gonna show it. It's too much of a hassle right now. I just want to get the overall update over with, pretty much. Although those of you who probably have this know about the cool packaging comes with, and yeah, I can't wait to sit down and watch this. This is one of my more anticipated watches that I need to just sit down and immerse myself in. So yeah, that's Godzilla on Criterion. 1954 version, I believe. Or yeah, 1954. Another 1954 film. I picked this up just the other day, and was very lucky to get it. It's Seven Samurai, Akira Kurosawa's masterpiece epic about what Western civilization of the samurai culture. It's quite amazing. It's just this was his ultimate epic film. This is the one everyone talks about. Like, oh, this is the one film students always recommend when it comes to talking about Kurosawa films. I've seen a lot of Kurosawa films so far. I've seen Stray Dog, Rashomon, Throne of Blood, Yojimbo, Sanjuro. All those ones are great. Now it's time to immerse myself in his amazing 3-hour masterpiece here, and I was very lucky to get this. I bought this on impulse. I kind of like I was there at the store to pick up a different Criterion, but then I saw this for the price that I saw it for, and I just had to get it. I also got it mainly because I figured if I didn't get it, I would never get another opportunity to buy it for that price, or anywhere really, because I have a sneaking suspicion that this film will one day go out of print in the near coming months. I seriously believe this movie has a lot of out of print potential. That it could happen at any moment. It's spy number 2, so like it's a very early Criterion clearly, and it could literally just go up in smoke at any time. So I'm really glad I picked it up. Seven Samurai. And last but not least, my most recent and actually first major Criterion box set purchase. I got America Lost and Found, the BBS story, which features so many great films by a lot of great early American cinema directors from the late 60s to the early 70s. It features the films Head, Easy Rider, Five Easy Pieces, Drive, He Said, A Safe Place, The Last Picture Show, and The King of Marvin Gardens. Now, I have seen a few of these movies. I have Easy Rider and The Last Picture Show, which are great films on regular DVD release, and I've seen Five Easy Pieces, and those are the only ones I had seen before I picked this up. But I did recently watch Head, the Monkees movie, which was just an absolute fun. It was just basically the Monkees and an acid trip to go along with it. It's just an insane movie, very, very well made. It was written by Jack Nicholson and Bob Reiffelson. Bob Reiffelson directed. It's got 3 Bob Reiffelson movies in here, and it's got one Jack Nicholson film that he directed, which is Drive, He Said, and he's basically he's had something to do with like half the movies in this collection here. Basically, he had something to do with every movie in this collection, except for The Last Picture Show. That's just a Peter Bogdanovich movie, which is amazing. But yeah, basically Nicholson is involved in almost every one of these movies, and it's such a nice set, very hefty, very beautiful. Here's all the films there. Each film has its own individual cover. It's so cool. I'm really glad I picked this up. The American BBS story. So cool. And that would do it for my Criterion update for today. Hope you all enjoyed it. Hope you leave some comments for me and talk about maybe your most recent Criterion pickups. I'd love to hear about them. Anyways, I'm Heisenberg. Thanks for watching and keep on collecting.